friends. I know my intro is always like that. But hi. Hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Kids are still at my parents'. Husband left this morning to go hang out with a friend. The mistress is still in the front yard. Well, she's on the street. The boat, people. We were on the boat long time yesterday. It was overcast and windy, but still got a good tan. So, this is my boat hat, and Pepe decided that he has a little bit of a Michael Jackson vibe to it, which I kind of love. Pepe decided that he wanted to rock it today, so that's fine. Keeps the color off of him. So, hope you guys have been well. I have quite a bit to show. I just brought out a basket and filled up everything out of my room and just lugged it out here. So, I'm thinking that this might be in the dining room, my new spot. The light is touch and go in my sewing room, and I just have more room out here, and I have the overhead lights plus the chandelier, so I think out here is just kind of a better area. So that's okay. Life update for those that give a shit. Look at this. I know, Erwin never gives you such love. Erwin, okay. Yeah, usual. Oh, I had notes, and I didn't bring my notes. Pepe, entertain them while I'm gone. Put your clothes back on, Pepe. Wait, you don't wear any. Never mind. Okay. So before I started recording this video, I thought this is like freaking hilarious that my sidekick is a damn plastic Halloween skeleton. I get so much amusement out of it. You guys love him. We're gonna go with him. He's a keeper. Oh, where to begin? Okay. The Arizona State Fair, County Fair, Maricopa County Fair that I was telling you guys about, the small one. I messed up. I did not register before the deadline. Oh, I'm so upset. The deadline was the 31st. So after I was done recording my last video, I went on, and it was like the next day, it was like April 1st, I think the last time I recorded. So all you people that are entering stuff, you get a free ticket. But come October, it's on. It's on. And you guys talk about having a bin of whips. Yeah, I have the wall of finishes. Shall I show you? So this is our the one wall in our dining room. Yeah, I just have them lined up. Remember Me, Nightmare. This is just a print, and then the bird one. But I think that one's gonna stay there though. I like that there. But yeah, Nightmare has yet to be hung. I need to get my husband on it. Him and that Mistress though. Damn, too much time. Luckily I'm not a jealous type of woman. So I missed out on competing in the county fair. It's okay. I'm over it. I have 2 framed pieces to show you. I I put in an application. I may be joining the workforce at the good old age of 31 with the Phoenix Police Department. It's a volunteer position, but it's pretty rigorous to get in, that it takes anywhere between 3 to 6 months. I have to do a polygraph test, a background check, drug test, fingerprints, which I did a lot of those things for fire, except for the poly. So waiting to hear back from them, hopefully sooner than later, hopefully the 3 months and not the 6 months. Went down, turned in my application, had lunch with a fellow police officer. He knows the guy that runs the program. Set up this very impromptu get-together, so I was able to meet him. Him and I totally hit it off. He asked what I did on the side. I said I'm a stay-at-home mom and I have my own business. He went on Amazon and bought something out of my store right then and there in his office. What? So, yeah, I'm excited for it. It's making me look towards something. You know, the fire thing didn't work out how I wanted it to be more of a lifelong thing. Still working on getting over that, but this application and kind of getting something going again is getting me in a good place once again. So fingers crossed for all of that. As I was driving down to the headquarters, the police station, driving, and there's a billboard, and I see Frida's face on it. And it's like half Frida, half Diego Rivera, which was her husband. The exhibition is coming to Phoenix. Her works of art will be at the Heard Museum starting Tuesday, and I think they're going to be here for, I have to check, probably more than a month. So if you're coming to the Phoenix area and you want to see Frida's work, Heard Museum. I also know at all the Phoenix libraries, they do, at least here in Arizona, we have what are called culture passes, and they're free tickets to some of the largest areas within Phoenix, the museums and the zoo, those are super hard to get. Botanical garden, so all these great things. So score the library. So I'm going to have to definitely go get tickets for that. But it being a moving exhibition, it might be additional to see her stuff, which is totally fine. I saw Frida's work, man, probably 9 years ago with my last boyfriend. We went to San Francisco and saw her work, and it was amazing. And I thought it was so nice that he came with me and we went and saw it together. And then I asked Joe, hey, are you going to want to come and see her work? I know that you don't understand her work. Her work is very weird and morbid and crazy. And he's like, nope, that's going to be all you. And I'm like, good. So that will be a day all to me. I talked about last time the thumbs down and for you guys to bring it, and it doesn't upset me. Danielle and I are on the hater train and all that. I don't know what it is. Come to find out, so we have iPads for our sons, and they can go on YouTube and either type in, but they usually speak, like the record, and then it'll write out what they're speaking. And I guess once in a while they'll type in to see my stuff. They'll want to see stitching videos, and they'll scroll through and they'll see mine and they'll watch my videos. they have done that while I've been gone, and they miss me, so they watch my stitching videos because then it makes them happy. Well, my little shitter 4-year-old, God, now he's almost 5. He purposely goes around and gives me thumbs down. I thought he would watch them, and he's like, Mom, I'm giving you a thumbs down. And I'm like, that's fine, I don't care. I thought he was just joking, that he didn't even know what it meant. No, he knows what thumbs up means, thumbs down, subscribe. If you hit the bell, then you get a little ring when they do a new video up. And we were talking about it last week, and I said, oh, he asked me how many subscribers I have. And then he's like, how many thumbs down? And I said, well, it varies on video to video. And I said, but this latest one, I just lied and picked a number. I said, I think I have like 7. He's like, well, one of them is me. He's like, I go around and give all your videos thumbs down. So I told Joe this, and we're laughing. And then he's like, as funny as it is, your own kids should not be giving you a thumbs down. So I talked to Ayrton, and I said, why the hate? Why the thumbs down? I don't want you to stitch anymore. All you do is stitch. If I give you a thumbs down, then maybe you'll stop stitching. Yeah, right. So, basically all my videos that have a thumbs down, I can give one of those to my son. Give him that credit. So, that's okay. Freaking kids. Jesus. Okay. Questions. From Dishwater Dreams. Go check her out. She does amazing videos. Not only does she do makeup tutorials and kind of talks about makeup, she does stitching as well. They're all kind of put together, so you just have to kind of weed through them. She asked regarding the linen and threads why I'm only doing a third of it. Because have you seen the full piece? Holy crap, that is huge. I think depending on which size fabric, you could be using up to 12 skeins of a particular color. I don't have time for that. I got shit to stitch. No. So, I kind of like the idea of skinny and long. So, make a joke about that. Joe, I know you are. So, I am only doing a third of it, but I'm trying to end it on both sides where it's not like it just falls off and I just ended it. So, I think it's going to be about 4 inches wide. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. 4 inches wide, and then it's going to be like 2 feet 4 inches long. Taryn, look away, close your eyes, fast forward, focus on Pepe. I have this line to continue along the bottom, and then I will be starting April. So there is where I'm at now. I'm doing this all in one single color. 3685. 3865. It's a maroonish color. I love how it pops. This fabric is mallow, 40 count 1/2. So I have all this obviously up there. So I ended the flowers, so it just wasn't like cut off. So there is that. And I love this because you can do it in any color combination you want. You could do each month a different color, each section, and there's a stitch along for it, and some of the women, the color combinations they're doing are absolutely incredible, and it will look amazing, them doing the full piece, once it's complete. So I love this. Okay, Taryn, you can look back. And usually, like, if I just want something simple or I don't have a lot of time, I'm going to go pick Cal up from school. I'll take this because it's one color. I'm not switching out anything. Easy, easy. It could also be a great car project for you guys that keep projects in your cars. So this is the Linen and Things. It's free. Go check that out if you are interested. So yeah, I just don't want to spend all that time doing it because it is such a big commitment. And I know it's the year of the Sals, and I'll talk about my first Sal that I thought I kind of FOMO-ish. But I just didn't, I wanted something smaller and that I knew that I could complete this year. So Erwin wants attention because the boys are gone. We boarded Wally at the doggy hotel yesterday because we were going to be on the boat. So I just picked him up this morning, and I think my mom just texted me that she's probably on the way with the boys. So I have about 35 minutes. Okay, let's see. Started a new piece because after I got done with them and kind of reorganized my cart back there, I realized I only have 2 whips. 2 whips. That's all I had. My Linens and Things stitch along and the Birds and the Bees piece. That's it. That's it. So, of course, I needed to start more stuff. I looked in my stash and I pulled a list of I pulled a couple more patterns of what I'm also going to start. So I'll show you those. But something that said, "Stitch me!" Pepe, you're looking fine in that hat. Kind of jealous. Lion. It's on 1, 2, 3. There's the, let's see, is it gonna focus? I'll put the information down below. Stickadin von der Wienerberg? I don't know. Now, I had never seen this looking at the chart. Legal copy, so on the back it says legal copy only with stamp in green and signature in gold. Okay. I'm like, well, that's cool. Good way to not make illegal copies. But then I always make a working copy. It's also, and I like where they put the stamp in the signature because it looks like the line is cracking it out. So there's the stamp again, and the gold signature. There's the horse, there's the lion's butt. See? I think that was on purpose. So started lion, and I am stitching it on Morning Dove Linen, 36 count, 1/2. Let me take off the chart. Here's where I'm at. His name is Massimo, because you guys know that I have to name my stitched characters Italian names. Pepe, Giuseppe on Nightmare. This is Massimo. Love it so far. This was 2 days worth. And since the Mistress is a no stitching zone, I cannot take stitching on the boat. But one, I would not take a huge piece like this and I might get some looks since we were tied up to about 4 other boats and doing boat shenanigans. So would not have been right to bring out my stitching. Hey, you guys go ahead and do shots and be crazy and lively and blast music and dancing while I'm over here stitching in the corner. No. But I didn't want to stitch. Go to have fun, mingle, and be funny. My girlfriend and I will insert a picture of the Mistress and my girlfriend and I standing by her here. So yes, that's the boat that just keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. I don't know where I was going to go with that. I have no idea. I must have been too much sun. So, loving this piece. I kind of wish that I would have done this maybe in like a variegated thread to give the lion maybe some dimension. I think it'd be cool just him to do sort of a thread variation. I think that'd be really cool, but oh well, not gonna undo it. And then I wanted to show you a way how I pull colors, pull threads for a big piece. So this piece has about, I don't know, 15, 18 DMC colors. You might go through it and be like, okay, red wine, 7/7, go through your box, pull it. 931, pull it. I grab a, I thought I had it here. Here it is. I just grab a crap piece of paper. I happen to have a piece of cardboard. And I write down all of the numbers that are in the same hundreds. So here are all the 900 colors, 700 colors, blah, blah, blah. Go through, pull them, and mark them off rather than going one by one. So loving this. I'll work on this a little more today. Here are the colors. They're kind of warm yet bright at the same time. Dominantly blues and purples for this piece. Let me see how this fabric is coming up. And again, this is Morning Dove linen. It almost has like a eggs robin blue, but then kind of like a greenish undertone. Very, very light. So I absolutely love this piece. I'm just going to pull stuff. I don't care what order. I finished Get Crackin' because I got cracking on this piece. 40 count bisque linen. And this too goes up on my ledge of crap that needs to be hung. Here it is. This is a 12 by 12 inch frame for those that have stitched it but have not framed it. From Hobby Lobby. I love it. Love the colors. Love the little motifs. My little pole dancers. They really steal the whole piece. The topless mermaid, which I did not have to add any French knot nipples. She was already charted with red ones. I don't understand these. Are these like swans? Because in the ocean, where are there swans? I'm kind of confused on that. But I love this piece. And those that can read this top section, what does it say in is it Dutch? Yes. Does it say like the one that stitches this piece has a large ass. Like, what does it say? Because on here it does not say. Wait, hold on. Never mind, I'm a dumb shit. On the back, so the first part, the top sentence, I guess, it says, "And thus began the epic battle, and no man escaped his watery grave." I kind of liked, "He who stitches this has a large ass." But that's mine, okay? But no. Anyway. What else do I got? Went to the thrift store. Again, this is going to be going back and forth. Found this, have no idea what it is. I think it's a great little carrier thing for the retreat in October. Scissors, whatnot, padded. I love it, and I love the fabric too. I don't know. Maybe for like a really small Kindle, because it has these black straps to like hold something. And there's no tag on it, so I feel almost like this is even maybe like handmade. I don't know. I got some wonderful stitchy stuff from Miss Jill. She was interested in one of my lavender and lace pieces that I had picked up from the thrift store. So I sent it to her, and she sent me back some wonderful stuff in return. Hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie Jobelin, 32 count. Loving this. Greenish, kind of some purple splotchies. Love it. With the green, it totally reads Halloween piece. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Then she also sent me Halloween sampler. Come on. That's awesome. And yeah, I'll wait. No, I'll tell you, I guess, now. I'll bring it up. And she sent me this as well. Undertaker, chair stitches. You guys, this is so me. Love it. This maybe goes on here. Divide up the fabric. Love that. So thank you so much, Jill. You know I'll stitch those because those are totally my style. Went to Joann's because they were having their clearance. I had never worked or bought any of the cotton pearl, so I got one of each that was on clearance for 97 cents. Love those. Thrift store find $1. $1. It's all here. $1. If anything, it's good for the thread. Then thrift store find again. Well, so this whole bag, $8. I got it because through the bag I could see another lavender and lace. This is Blue Moon Angel. Fabric. No idea what it is. That's okay. And all of the threads, plus the beads and Krynic. $8. Again, will I stitch it? Hell no! But I got all that stuff in fabric, so all that for $8 I think is a pretty damn good steal. Sorry, I had to stand up for all that. Let's see. $1 frame. I love the frame. Something spooky. Maybe that witch silhouette. That's a freebie from, I have no idea. A lot of people did it over Halloween and it was popular, but I'm thinking that would be kind of cool in this frame. Windsor Art Products, Illinois. There's on the back, of course, they put the dollar sticker over whatever. But I cannot hand, but I cannot read this. It's not carved. I have no idea what it says, and then I assume that that's the person's signature. So now I'm kind of debating whether or not to pop this out just to use the frame. I don't know. It was $1. Miss Marlene Bush, Stitcher by the Lake. We all love her. We all adore. We all hope we're as fabulous as she is when we're her age. She sent me a lovely gift, lovely card. Her gift, people. Don't you think this will be perfect with the boots? First off, anything goes perfect with my boots. The sequined ones. I assume that yours. Yes, I have black knee-high ones. Guys, come on. Marlene, I'm so rocking this. And when I do, I'll take a photo and send it to you. Thank you so much. I love this. My husband was like, you're getting like stitching gifts? I said, yes. I've sent Marlene some stuff, and she sent me this. And he's like, oh, great. Now they're sending you clutches that are all sparkly. I said, yes. The best gifts. Sparkly gifts. So thank you so much, Marlene. I appreciate that so much. Other pieces that I'm going to start. I told you guys this is going to be a hot mess. For my son's teacher for probably the end of the school year. Her name is Holly, and she was actually... Kind of seems weird that I know this, but she gave this little bit of information. What's with your hand? You want to hold hands? Okay. This little bit of information a couple days into school, and Cal came home and said that Miss Flory, she's named after the hollyhock. So I found it a couple months ago, so I'm going to stitch this. I'll get this done in probably like 6 hours and be able to frame it, and that will be a, I think, cute, unique end of the school year gift. Being the vegetarian that I am, this just seems appropriate. Primitive Needleworks Turkey and Pumpkin Pie. And look, she's running after them. First of all, the pumpkins has legs, but she's running after them with the axe. Come on. And you know, in McKenna style, I'm going to add some blood. I may have to. Because some people don't like to add blood to their pieces. And because Frida's coming to town, I have to start it. The Sun Snowflower Diaries Viva La Frida. I only have a black and white copy, but you guys can all go on and see it. 32 count clay. I've not pulled the threads yet, but this will be a new start as well. I also got some other stitchy mail from a lovely, lovely gal, Miss Judy. Now, I know I've said your last name before, and you said that it was correct the first or second time. Saber? I'm going to go with Saber. Sauber? But thank you so much, Judy. I love... Look, she wrote a note. Who does that anymore? Your words were... I already sent you a message, but her words were very heartfelt, and I appreciated every single word that she wrote. She sent me some fabric, the clay, 2 more pieces of clay, just like the piece that I'm using on Frida. This is a great fabric because it's, I think depending on what you stitch on it, it can either go darker or seem a little lighter. It's just one of those great neutrals. There's no modeling on it, nothing like that. So thank you so much, Judy. Then she also sent me these 2 rings that she makes. So I'm trying to put, I'm wearing my wedding ring today, but I'll go on. But look at those. Let me see, I don't want to get, love those so much. So thank you so much, Judy. I meant to wear one of these, the purple one, yesterday on the boat, like my boat jewelry. Also got a surprise from Suzanne Smith. I think this was all. Lovely note. I won't share everything that she wrote on it, but she says that she saw me do my one blue flycatcher piece, the Nora Corbett the bird, and I had talked about the other 5 birds in the series and that I possibly wanted to do the hummingbird for my grandparents. My grandpa turns 90 the beginning of May. He just had surgery for a foot issue, and he might be going into surgery again. He suffers from diabetes, so blood flow and all of that stuff. So now I'm thinking that I definitely need to stitch this. And the note was over, so I couldn't see, and so I read the note, took it out of the package. Guys, are you kidding me? I was like, oh my gosh, and I just froze with my mouth open. And Joe was like, what? And I said, look what she sent me. Suzanne, I can't thank you enough. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That you would get that for me and send that to me, knowing how much hummingbirds mean to me. I spend many summers with my grandparents up at their house and have great memories. And I'm so glad that my kids are able to know their great-grandparents, which is very rare these days. And it was very strange in a way when they came here a couple years ago, and it was, you know, they were lined up, and my mom was lined up, and me, and then my kids. And and we have that photo, and I treasure that photo so very much. So thank you, Suzanne, very much. Thank you. Mortuary Stitches, you guys have to check out her page. Her and I don't know. Maybe I'm like her long lost daughter that she didn't know that she had, and she's the mom that I didn't know that I came from. Her interests, what she stitches and what I stitch, are exactly the same. I wish I lived near her. And we could just stitch all day, morbid stuff. Love it. So you guys go check her out. Mortuary Stitches. She's funny and witty and has the cutest little dogs. And she was showing her stash in one of her videos, and I said, love that chart. I need to get that. That is so mine. She freaking sends it to me, people. This might be the best. And look at this. I love this. The cats. It's like Irwin almost. And then, apologies, I had a crumpet. It's like I almost don't even want to open this. I've yet to open it. So I got this today as I was going to go get Wally. Let's open it up. Let me see, what else can I talk about? Oh, Danielle, you talked about the white cabinet in my little 30-second video from the other day regarding the stitching carousel package. At the end of this video, I will include a video of it up close. I bought that off of Craigslist for like $250 because I wanted something to put all of my fabric in. She had already refinished it in the antique, so I'll show you at the end. Okay. So, yeah, I'm like, oh, I love that. And so she sends it to me. So now I have 2 copies. One from her. And then one from Jill. So, obviously, I'm going to stitch this. And then I am almost to 2,000 subscribers. I think about 10 of them are for me, and the rest are for Pepe and Irwin and Wally. So, thank you so much for sending this to me. And now I gotta stitch it even more. The card, ask me about my shoes, conversation starter badge. 1, cut a long dotted line. 2, affix the clothing. Are you kidding? Oh my, love this, love this. I don't have anything to fix. There. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see, what else do I start? Oh, my other finish, because it's here. I did the postcard stitch along Clouds Factory when I first started getting into cross stitch again, almost coming up on a year. Kind of had the whole fear of missing out, FOMO. Wanted to finish it for Year of Whips. Kind of printed out all 3 the rest of the months that I needed to do, and then it hit me. I'm not going to effing finish it. Why? Because I got way better stuff to stitch that is totally calling me. So life is too short. Do not stitch stuff, whips, that you're not going to hang up. Don't stitch something that you're not going to hang up or give to somebody. Why? Then put it into a box and throw it under your bed. Get your pieces out and frame them, people. Frame them. They're easy. Go to thrift stores, get the frame, and do it yourself. It's simple. It's easy. So all I did was I put in those the little black dots, and I'm calling it done, people. Clouds Factory postcards from around the world. Boom, done. I made myself a project bag. It's a table runner, people. And this is for my birds and the bees piece, which I've yet to work on anymore. I'm still interested in it. I don't know. I need to finish it. If I would just do it, I would get it done in a couple days and be done. So I need to get on it. As I'm cleaning up, let me figure out, see what else. Another shout out, Michele with one L at the Striped Rose. She has 2 videos so far, I want to say. As I was scrolling through my videos or videos to watch, what caught me were the thumb shot behind her, the screenshot behind her of the video. And they are these 2 gorgeous, huge stitched pieces. Those what totally drew me in. Lovely person. She does lovely work. And video number 2 shows her framed pieces at a close-up. So check her out. That is Michele at the Striped Rose. I will put that information down below for you lovely people. Boom, done, cleaned up. Ask me about my shoes. So, that is it. Kids should be home soon. Husband will be home at, I don't know what time. Okay, I might be becoming a little obsessed with hats. I never saw myself as a hat person, but I was getting compliments on my hat and how cool I was looking in my hat. I might have to do, I need one with sequins. So, Pepe and I say thank you for watching. He did not give you the middle finger, he was waving. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, the likes, the comments. I pride myself on trying to comment back on everybody that leaves a comment. Because you're taking the time out of your day to watch me and comment. And so I like to take the time and write back to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. And Pepe and I will see you guys next time. Bye. All right, Danielle, so here is just a quick little tour of the hutch that you admired. So door 1 and 3 open, and so I have all my fabric. These are my needle minders that I have made that I use and any that I get as gifts. Old vintage sewing patterns. These are not the ones that I used on the wall behind me. A collection of my great aunt's buttons, and then here is where I kind of put my stitching stuff. Up here are the books that this one I've read, but then also have pieces out of here that I eventually want to stitch. My whole set of DMC. These are backup skeins of DMC. And then just an assortment of ones that I've gotten through thrift stores. And then this is like my specialty Petite Treasure braids. The pearl cottons are in here as well. And then the bottoms open up and I have more of my sewing stuff, extra fabric. This middle area is just storage, but it goes through. And then this opens up and has more of kind of my sewing notions. The top drawer. And then zippers and God knows what else. But yeah, I purchased this off of Craigslist. The woman had repainted and kind of made it antiqued, and I love it. And it's 2 pieces. It separates here. And then Joe bolted it to the wall just to make sure it wouldn't tip over. But I love it, and I think it's a great way to kind of keep everything together, and it's also a statement piece at the same time.